freedom fighters.
Sound.
Rise and take your stance again.
Sight.
Rise, oh freedom fighters.
Sound.
Rise and take your stance again.
Story.
See who fights and run away. Let's the fight another day.
Sight.
Rise, oh freedom fighters.
Sound.
Rise and take your stance again.
Story.
See who fights and run away.
You love you know. A Ghana killer.
That's right.
The killer in Ghana right now is Ye Levy. Say no penny for say Ye Levy. No, ya near to one. And your man Cosso. I was say Ye Levy near Jitu. Now, my near my head. I post Cosso. Tis ye pro yam pro. Abaso. Penny for Yatu. One more the Abba. It's ye. He said, you be Ghana.
Sanity.
Ye Levy Abania. And then we saw our money cost to be every day.
Jesus.
Neseko pastor Ye Levy Abai. Sakwa yes asadi atiate.
Jesus.
Kantori alakari araba sandorika.
Nation prophet.
Tomuncha manisha mfutu kwa mbi aso. No more for me be a juma. Because Ye Levy ne obi batom sika. Obi sika ne yatetia.
Yes.
Ni sika ne yatetia. Sika ne yatetia. Yarefo sika ne yatetia. Emre wane nkokora wo fie omo nana no omo ba ma ne omo. Wo mu sika ne yatetia. Jesus Christ. Abaya duma ye ni awe ni sika free bank. Yatetia. Enti weni nya sika bi ataba bi na abosia be yakoje. We ye wo man ntima mumu afo ye wo o man ni mu no. Emu ni pesika e yete Ye Levy. It was say ye o man ni pe ni de man ye. Nti sempani fo am na baso a omunim san koma na ama. Na anya aba. Se omonsa enyina akowura Ghana fo anum. Sa na tie.
Upon all the taxes are.
Yes. Yes.
And to me I'm sure my.
Yes. Se kakakra obi ma no obi tu ya je utasa.
Jesus.
Na chesa mo nsa kwa eden. Akoshe Ghana fo. Se samantimi anya de Ghana fo ban fam o.
Jesus.
Ye Levy is a killer.
It's a killer. Killer bone disease.
Na killer bi answer. So we move every killer. Maybe. Everybody shani.
Nation prophet.
Yes.
What if for nyamishro na everybody nyoka asema wo dia to your nation. Eya no kre. What if for taxes are yet no man mu nyina no. Entumi amo ana anyo man afia. Sabi mobile money sika. Obi sika wo year free bank. Na no na me ka say me say what did you for? Am say pot e kura ni ho. Pot ni ho prophet tem say ha na ombe yi bibia. Na nation.
Rise, oh freedom fighters.
Sound.
Rise and take your stance again.
Sight.
Rise, oh freedom fighters.
Sound.
Rise and take your stance again.
Story.
See who fights and run away. Let's the fight another day.
Sight.
Rise, oh freedom fighters.
Sound.
Rise and take your stance again.
Story.
See who fights and run away.
Santa, moi, Tina, Gilale, Nefambeu. After what a life, Ben life. And line la Gwenewanye, na Gwenewanye.
Tunameto wega na Gwenewanye.
Na Gwenewanye, na Gwenewanye.
Tunameto wega na Gwenewanye.
Na Gwenewanye, don't na Gwenewanye, don't.
Tunameto wega na Gwenewanye.
Elele wamangana, akia julo panaku bombwe.
Wamangana, akia julo panaku, konile wikwe ono. Ayamatai, keje sawa keba, ibakwe ono pepepe.
Wamangana, akia julo panaku,
Wamangana, akia julo panaku, konile wikwe ono. Ayamatai, keje sawa keba, ibakwe ono pepepe.
Ebeni jeje jeliyo.
Maleka shotuba.
Jeliyo.
Maleka shotuba.
Onugba mena wele.
Bandi voulait tout le sang.
Onugba mena wele.
Bandi voulait tout le sang. Tuna me jowe gana gbene wonye.
Na gbene wonye, no na gbene wonye, no kwa.
Tuna me jowe gana gbene wonye.
pana gwene bagele lege gele lege bagele lege to
Tuna mejo we gana bene wonye.
gele wonye la gele wonye go
Tuna mejo we gana bene wonye.
ilele wa mangana akiya julo pana ku bongwe
Wamangana aga julo panaku koni lewe kwa ono. Ayamatai keje sawa keba ibakwe wono pepepe.
wa mangana akiya julo pana ku
Wamangana aga julo panaku koni lewe kwa ono. Ayamatai keje sawa keba ibakwe wono pepepe.
beni jeje jali yo
Male kashojuba.
bena je kun ku fo yo
Male kashojuba.
beni jeje jali yo
Male kashojuba.
bena je kun ku fo yo
Male kashojuba.
kama nu pa me na wele
Bandi fule jule so.
nu pa me na wele
Bandi fule jule so. Tuna mejo we gana gbene wonye.
na gbene wonye na gbene wonye
Tuna mejo we gana gbene wonye.
na gbene wonye na gbene wonye
Tuna mejo we gana gbene wonye.
ene wa mangana ke ajulo pana ku bongwa
Wamangana aga julo panaku koni lewe kwa ono. Ayamatai keje sawa keba ibakwe wono pepepe.
ene wa mangana ke ajulo pana ku
Wamangana aga julo panaku koni lewe kwa ono. Ayamatai keje sawa keba ibakwe wono pepepe.
beni jeje jali yo
Male kashojuba.
bena je kun ku fo yo
Male kashojuba.
beni jeje jali yo
Male kashojuba.
bena je kun ku fo yo
Male kashojuba.
Bọ́tọ̀nà nígbà mẹ́ná wẹ̀lẹ̀.
Bandi fule jule so.
Nígbà mẹ́ná wẹ̀lẹ̀.
Bandi fule jule so. Tuna mejo we gana gbene wonye bo.
Agbẹ̀nẹ̀ wọ̀nyẹ́. Agbẹ̀nẹ̀ wọ̀nyẹ́.
Tuna mejo we gana gbene wonye bo.
Yes, of course. The name is Dr. Ren. Ebusia ena oba me bomodian sewa bomodian na share video no na enko echi. Ene ebedi nkomo afa eye ensem a ekokokoko so ewo oman Ghana mu. Etu we dia mesewa wo dia unya ba pepepe no anu aide na wa share video no na video na aide akọ eye nanim. Mama ma yunu mo ye sisters ye ma me ye papa no ma wo mo hwe me ewo the multi choice so multi choice decoder no unya etuniko Apple 68 FM a wobete eyensem a ene Dr. Ren be begu aye apono so na ya ye mpensempensemu ni ahwe eye wo man no de bia wo man no esi eye de eko edima sewa obowa when you come no pepepe just share the video. Why share the video na intimi enko eye viral fama yina
Sight.
Rise up, freedom fighters.
Sound.
Rise and take your stance again.
Sight.
Rise up, freedom fighters.
Sound.
Rise and take your stance again.
Story.
See who fights and run away. Let's the fight another day.
Sight.
Rise up, freedom fighters.
Sound.
Rise and take your stance again.
Story.
See who fights and run away.
Abusia pepesa wutie ade bi dohwere less than 1 minute edimami tie asem weti
ya betini tie fi ho wa ya bema baby akufado wo no even that area ho won ko ho no kohwe wa ya lucky but me that trip no me nko bi bad instruction two guys are almost call advance no omu ye bad sin me boyo ameka so we omu ba nti me make even tell a signal say wonim say akufado or ba America next week or ba so ye bema we tell him mon twa akufado bebega
abusia me pesa we yi wasum na wutie asem because we a freedom fighter na wo ha betie asem we bi we a freedom fighter na wo ha me se wutie asem we bi Unia freedom fighter be a woni he bia no asem we Fanafa Komano, because and she say I Kufuado na buying aye efa freedom fighters and freeze the country for one. And no ana APAP no tie.
Demonstration. Ah, you bet kill it here for why a bema baby Akufado one. Even that area one kohono kote. Why you lucky but me start trip no me ko be bad instruction. Two guys are almost call advance no. Omu ye bad send me boyo amekasu. Omu ba nti me make even tell a signal say when him say Akufado or ba America next week or ba so ye bema we tell him mon ke Akufado be bega station. Station. Why ye bema baby Akufado one even that area one ko hono.
Abusia wasumu a watensem a eye MPP for asha ase a wo de eba na tiemiye because ene no yebedi nkomo akwachi ene ye nkomo no yebedi no yebegudi nkomo akwachi kakra edim tiemiye mesi ene yebedi nkomo akwachi kakra tiemiye epo a eye MPP aban no abo ato ho ede ama wonum a wo kire wo madwene ede fa aban adwumadi a wo die no sa epo no na ene ababa be da edwa a friend say abranti akwase ampanyini bi a wote eye Canada a mo sense friend say Felix Osadinye waboniti na wagimi sin ye friend say edin jimie no wo mo no eye hopes na do ye mo ene eye MPP fo abopo say Ghana yen ya kasa a ye pe Ghana nkoso ye pe Ghana se Ghana betumpon no womo ahyehyɛ epo ede amaye sasani etie bia no wombe momodi akwa akopɛ eye owura Kevin Taylor no maku no omuku ni wi a enso womba de na no makohwehwɛ friend saying eye friend saying freedom fighters ya ye di adwumadi yi tiemie na me basa be kakire the new patriotic party led by Akufado ne eye Bawumia said ye no ye nsuro bia de bia me kakire say Yesu Kristo ba ye no wa mama me du emfi a me Dr. Ren menya and the same no say me nka atiasefo ho kra no a menim say I came and I fought a good fight. I fought a fight to illuminate my people from the darkness of the JB Dankwai's tradition, that all that they seek is division and elimination by tactics. Timie enemy no kasano eponu a omabo de ato amaye no ye nsuro bia. We are not afraid to speak our mind. Timie ye yenim se Akufado no wanye wo bia kabi ma men kabi no wo pe. We are aware. Freedom fighters, we are aware. Yenim dia tu yenua Ivy okọ Ghana no yenim. Yenim dia tu yenua aye Captain Smart yenim. Yenim dia tu yenua yankase yenua Oliver yenim. Yenim dia to Ghana for who bi o ma no e de chastise about this ill government led by Akufado and Bawumia. Mami ka bi nchira mo. Akufado is an inferior president. Tiemie. He has an inferiority complex. Anytime we are no area boy, he wants to gain the attention. And he said, "Well, who no say we be to maintain one of the pakoni gaining attention na Akufado kan no na eye wono." And he said, "Well, no Akufado no won gain attention na. That's a who na who gain attention na who aye ne hi." And it's a washer the MPP party no one kasa or your president or down no Bawumia and a bedi echire no a. One more a safata say so for one I will not bear one for one or fat and that will feed his ego. And that is what Akufado is, because he is an inferior president. When you are junior edibu mine, and this will be a juniper edibu maya, not a yenia. Na ni buafu. And then what you do more, ama MPP party no, adani etutrafo political party, adani inkontompo political party. adane asansa for political party because emfasobia eni sa political party ni and I want to say ye jumedi a ye di as freedom fighters no ye maame no mo nkrasi no wo mani bie o mo take because ora kwaku skirt adaroma ene ye jumedi ye timi dia ye timi enya no friend say Apple TV 68 FM enti de unya na ye friend say decoder ubeti eye Dr. Ren kama TV. So these kind of plans are to person of the Modiano, normally ebo modia eba bataye, normally dear, you know. Yes, sending a word of caution to them. Say, kukru ni nyenjaya, kikaki kenoso, enjai de biara da. Tiemiye. On said the biaya mutaka say, uya bema bragana, because women say in Ghana, no, the laws do not work because Ekufado has paraded himself with his cowboys. And then Chia and the Kufuado they are surrounded on home. And it is and then Chia no woman the omniman somebody omuti pim and say oh my Ghana no TME Dina Brown Michel Sweet na Michel Anna Mensa Michel Janet Michel Samuel Jess Michel Jane Ohima Nana Michel Roberta Omari wa say James wa say Prince wa say Enyina wa say Winifred Ralph wa Sel A wa say Marty wa say Mami Araba France Ras Kutuka wa say Mesre wa mambo udi anyabwa payo Pauline wa say and yes me say Max ewa. Anyway, we are good to go. We are live, we are airborne. Ewo Apple 68 FM. Matese enkofo a womo hwe 80 ewo Nigeria edoso. Womo mutie wo Ivory Coast edoso. Womo mutie o man Ghana ne munso no womo doso. Yeda mu nyina amase. Matese Upper East ni Upper West efo enso 80. Mami fanchia kese emfama eye enuanom a mo hwe yen all over the world. And so welcome freedom fighters and so bebia no yesi eye eku a e friend is nyansa wom ane e join what you say eku a nyansa wom e memma ekukudam efuo wom ewo ane e join anyway ensam bi asisi and ensam no de munim sa Ghana no those days na Ghana ensam asisi eta asisi but ekufo ado ba e de ensam no enya maako na asisi o ehwiegu what say de nsuo eto eba se chawa shawa giguru eba gugugugugu ekufu ado adaroma Bible ne said say mukoko tu aba e de ma wokwasea na wokwasea edi ekromafo so a ekromafo e den ebre oti ase enyame na mekan ye Bible no anim asem no wo ye work yenhwe bibi na yentie bibi because I have some audios and no mebbo audios ni bi ama ye nyina ya den yatibi a friend is saying, Papa Bia Kasa. Sa papa no kanda pa wa kobi na no aka sembi. And I person no che asem no a owura kanda pa akoka no. Tiemiye. Owura kanda pa akoka asembi efa eye national security issues ho. Eno ene me person no dis nkomo efa de owura kanda pa ye de ekoka ye no. Na wa wutie wo wasum. And you ma Dr. Ren yaka freedom fighters yaka face the country yaka afen na binum ehunu nyansa ete yase afen na binum ehunu nyansa empanfo ni bi ehunu nyansa ehunu se de be emmabunu no nsam a wo mo ka no ese de kwa adwendwene na nado ma hene de ono de wo hunu ne ntam ema obobo hu de ro se be ya enke yanto nsam fra mmabunu no ne yembusa wo mo de ha wo mo ne ehunu akwan ye be fa so de amu nsam a man who never came for the people, a man whose only aim was just to become a president and to steal and to destroy the nation. And he does not even care about the future of the unborn Ghanaian. Yanko video we. Yaba. The video way one more Joy FM4 and your credit goes to Joy FM. And this is just for a friend is saying educational purposes. Why?
Injustice occasioned as a result of the absence of an effective justice delivery system or delayed justice or biased justice is certainly a threat to national security. And indeed, when injustice abounds, particularly in situations where the bench, which is considered as the final arbiter of disputes, is deemed to be biased, citizens tend to take the law into their own hands. most times without recourse to the established systems of justice delivery. And similarly, the failure of the criminal justice system to ensure effective and expeditious trial of criminals adversely impact the morale of law enforcement agencies. It also emboldens criminals to perpetrate more crime and breeds lawlessness among the citizenry. Developments which threaten the internal security of the state. If you are going to be able to address the security challenges that we have, especially the domestic ones, we need to be able to ensure that there is a judicial system that works. If you do not have a system, a judicial system that works, many people will simply take the laws into their own hands and misbehave and do what they want. Therefore, in trying to manage the security situation, it is important for us that we do get a judicial system that works. And we are all lucky that in the sub-region, we are perceived as a country where the judicial system works and where you could expect justice. If the interpretation of the law is tilted so much in our favor all the time, people will start accusing the judiciary and will not have the confidence that they need.
Ebusiameni umienu kotie asemo a eye the head of the national security eye Owura Kandapa edibetudwa. Na asem yetiewa na asem no enya asemo a ese atwe ne hu tenten. Woni eye freedom fighters fo nyina di adanse ese judiciary no a ewo esu sisi ano led by Chief Justice eye Owura enim yeboa no eye corrupt institution. Ene the whole national security head abebie na no abeka. Wode yen ya adwene se ampa the Chief Justice awotia konwa nso a na oye a friend say Sushan boy e de ma Akufo-Addo papa no wondi no kura amfa ma wo man Ghana no bebi anokura ne da no won fa nto esan say empampi no wo di nsam de boa MPP political party no ensam ben ana wo di boa enchaye ene yese a friend say asen MPB oye dual citizen enu ntise na etie bia no yede ne call Supreme Court say oni kwan se obefre no ho MP ntie ntwini free MP sansensem wei na Owura Kandapa edabafo so say there be mon sam no mu cases amotena ho mu di no aya mama no kra ne ndadi na Ghana fo enya mu gidie ye kan sansem wei enye ne Dr. Ren ye kan sansem wei enye ne ena de enyansafo ayi wo mu wo hene afedi wo mo tem mebunu no yansam wa ye ka Emra Oliver koda ye friend saying aye aban kabem. Look at how disrespectful Dampare was to Oliver. That Dampare, he is nothing but a coward fool. And I'm saying it, you can send this video to him. That Owura Dampare no one me Dr. Ren in fear to do Tiemie apart from uniform na a no onye bia. And I respect the uniform because the uniform no represent Ghana. And that is what I respect. But the attitude of Dampare is nothing than a zombie who is being manipulated and is being told what to do. He has not the thinking capacity to even think as an Inspector General of Police. Look at the behavior that he has exhibited when our brother Oliver was arrested. By force, 48 hours soon here, and see a granting bail. This Dampare refused to grant him bail. And Owura Kandapa catch him. Sa enkofo amutin tim wo mo sa ene eye the justices eye baako na mutimi di nsam ma Akufo-Addo ni MPP no mo hwe ne ye Gosman hwe ne ye a de beba kro ni mo no enye look dia na ma insecurity ba kro ekom edi wo bi a adwene no enwene ekom di wo bi a onwene And until they be a miss son, me papa cast me say, and son of a free fear no, make sure set where did he. Was a windy D, I may back men be up on telling go be fear. Because with the empty stomach, na mabontinia. A comes to air, and when you announce aqua. And a come ya dear beer, a will cromwa. And yet, better, and kaka will be on one year, and then ma, no more sorry on a part, you may deep, papa in your being pon with the beer man and ma, the money being pon your being dinner, a papa in po as on the so. A banessa, net a criminal, a month for a bon Jew or more. Then, a ma, basa, cronfo, a cronsam, adosu krum. And unemployment is a national security issue. The atosumienu, Timie. A judge fu a womti nkonnwamu o masese wege me se de bia me ka se Ghana oh womo di anim no the Dankwa tradition they are the walls of the African continent. The Dankwa tradition no is an evil to the continent of Africa. Timie woman they say the dreamer Kwame Nkrumah, woman they say the visionary man in Nkrumah's ideology on the continent of Africa. So whenever they come they know themselves, say, they don't have the brains that function to lead a nation. So all that they think about is condemnation and destroying and segregating. And that is what we are seeing today. But yen can't chemo. Yen fem free baby a honorable Kandapa eka here. Our diabe tuja amumu. So fine, unemployment is an issue which borders on our security, because unemployment is a national security issue. Then again, he did not end there. Then again, or can't say judiciary said, there be and someone would demand no. Ghana for some partisan do. For they have sown the wild wind and they will reap it. Chachuka cherem. And Obinya sam no one Akufo-Addo nya sam wa ye kwa ye di ma Akufo-Addo because shoe shine boy enim ye boa e say Akufo-Addo ne fa no as chief justice inti we ja the professional brain no up to fear and what for the zombie brain into okotena akonya nimu a the what dwelling in the zombie mind and not the brain our course school and nam apam secondary ekoni nam yakọ university akọ do baby a wotu no won fa sa adwene no and fam babra that knowledge now acquire through the years no we chat to war because Akufo-Addo ascend nimonyam as a chief justice in Tino what the friend is saying now generally nim dia no what tuni am to be nimu and what hear the odi Akufo-Addo and some echi equally the same thing with the Dampari IGP with general to fear and what for Akufo-Addo adwene no and what that no zombie no go unless you tell Dampari to go. Let me tell you something. You face the country now, you shall see. When you continue, you may be a see. Now, when I buy no idea, and when you best say the proper and penetrate you, you can face the country. Yeah, you you shall face the country as no. Now, if you see a diagro, Unia, diagro. Yeah, Mabrunin Baba, wa, you're not so, you're free to kafio. Maybe to I'm a son of a charcoal seller. Minibi, but me crown me shaman inside. Because I know that when I came to Abrutino, they gave me an opportunity. Woman gold, woman diamond, woman bauxite. And to some back romuha, no me who said Debbie, and Quadan Nantia Bontelling Sesika. No me chroma yatisika sooner Akufo-Addo catch it. Nan Quadan hotel. I need to speak. I'm not here to do religion. I did not create myself. There was a creator that created me. That creator told me that when I come, I should come and manage the natural resources in Ghana and get the full benefit of the natural resources. The creator did not come and tell me to come and tell him that when I die, I will come to him. No, he told me manage the natural resources in Ghana. And if I cannot manage the natural resources, I dare not have any sitting place in his kingdom. And that is why be a Ghana for you. No one who no crown somewhere you can. Anyway, you better honorable as say. Because honorable didn't send back to you supano chano adapa, and you can a friend is a kandapa, a kandapano, or your Iron Man, on him. So Dr. Ren minim so your Iron Man, on him. Minim so your Iron Man, Mika Iron Man, a year kandapa, or honorable, what's your say? What do you say? Go ahead, Achimota, no, Yenimino, Aveno line, Yenimino. It's Iron Man, I didn't have a fear. Because once a Rasta man, always will be a Rasta man. Unless you're a susupon. It's yet that kanda passes, I didn't have a fear. No one thinks someone. And yet, freedom fighters. And yet, a friend say, Ora, Dr. Solomon Owusumu, Biomanu Eka, the corruption, the injustice, what system? And I dana say, so why you bold? It's not Kufuad when him, no, it's not just the lawyers, not judges for him, no, what kind of crown natural woman say, hey, and someone would demand, and crumb someone may gather on, and your good news. Until ya, Mumfa no crown, and there's professionalism, no, Mumfanya Juma, put Ghana first, and him what ye, put Ghana first, damn Parry, Betty, put Ghana first. I tell you, say, I always say, so look, me Akufuado, no, meaning so area man, area boy biano, onim deal, area boy biano. What they do, they said they do condemnation. Nobody are hype, and that is who Akufuado is. But one more Akufuado, what picking more appointing, he is expecting you people to act professionally because damn paria foul. You have to come and exhibit your professionalism in the institution, either the police force, a police service, because you are there to serve. The police is never a force, but a service to mankind and a service to the nation. But Busau, what is Dan Parry doing? And the song say Mountain and Kabi. And then Dan Parry be Inspector General of Police. Shantokwa AC wa boku yentumi sovo. Shantokwa AC wa asia esiama yentumi sovo. Shantokwa AC awa akachi enemeno kase akachi police for any citizens e wo krom ho ekun. All under Dan Parry. Na me no me ho pa say. Emra ye fa no me ball powder a G-many. No, inside. He was just a 9-day wonder Inspector General of Police. He was just coming to do the bidding of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. He was not coming to exhibit his brains, the knowledge. Our acquire through the institutions. Our by you Kabesian Homa, Esian says you him dear. And so going to do the bidding because Akufo-Addo was shedding. How petty can these people be? Instead of them to exhibit in a friend saying a sense of a friend saying wisdom be they are people that are fair and just because we are saying a country net, it's all about freedom and justice. And if it's freedom and justice, you will be not 48 hours or one say see a man the freedom one, the liberty to freedom one. Damn Paris said there be. Who are you? Why said there be? You are the reason why the system name koso. Because people like you are paid to think for the Ghanaian that cannot think, to think for the many Ghanaians that cannot be in your position, to lead the nation with what? Integrity. But look at the way Dan Parry and Co they do. When they come, and I'm saying, baby. But Bible no say can't tell say, for the lack of knowledge, my people perish. Nimdia me my enemy, nimdia me my exact wanti. No one. When you look at the way and you make us Ghana, I ask sometimes who be sound say, is this the increments Ghana? Is this the Ghana that we said that the black man is capable of managing his own affairs? Yes, I still believe in that saying. I still believe that the black man is capable. But I believe that the black man that is capable should equally punish people that that disobey the laws. Not because we are political party members. So we show them, we protect them. Because we are MP before. And she said, a friend is saying, Abronya could in some funny some hunu dia. Yes, Abronya, your money one day, your money bail. Uncle Fianquanam. Oliver Bien and no can somebody because you're freedom fighter and face the country convenient, and you're young watching your fan into fiasco for 1 month. What do you gain, Dan Parry? What do you gain when you do this? Ask yourself, say, a chinabina wouldn't wa ura, Nanya Metun and Safrewa, Womanu would jai womachion. We will meet them on the street of Accra. We will see them in the place and we will ask them questions that why is it that your father was so wicked and evil and that he abandoned his professionalism? And then he acted foolishly to the bidding of the president. I've said time without number that in this life, all that we can do is to ensure that we have institutions that work. Yesterday, I was sad, and I'll tell you why I was sad. Yesterday, I met one minister's child here in the UK. Or let me put it, because if I give it heads up, people will know. So I met this person, and we're having a conversation. The child lives here. He's benefiting from the system. He lives in the United Kingdom and benefiting from the good system of the United Kingdom. And when you're having a conversation, and we're talking about the bureaucracy in the system of Ghana, and how hard and difficult it is for even foreigners, and then even the indigenous Ghanaians to even set up businesses in Ghana. That even if you want to open, your friend is saying, a business account in the banks, the things, sorry, a friend is saying, open a business, even have your company registered. The things that you go through, and yes. And even when you bring foreign investors, everybody wants to chop from the foreign investor, forgetting that the foreign investor is coming to establish business that will employ hundreds or thousands of their own people that they were unable to give them employment. You know what this beautiful lady told me? I won't mention her name. She said that in Kofor, people have paid their money to be where they are. So if you're a foreigner, you come, you have to pay. I'm saying, sir, I'm misunderstanding. When you are here in the UK and you want to open a business, do you pay somebody? I said that. I said, but why must it be so in Ghana? So you said, sanity. Ghana, ne dear, be a bar, no about be deep in work. Minister Bow. I dream a word. And so it will be my soon young for so free crony. And so the cromedy on percent of 40 crom, a benya sound for so dear papa be a free. See how these people we call leaders are so evil and wicked to the ordinary Ghanaian who has not gotten any opportunity in life. I was watching the lady and I shook my head. And I said, if these people are daughters and sons and daughters of these leaders, because Okoto and Wanoma, the apple does not fall far from the tree. Then I said to myself, no wonder we have a nation being led by fools and idiots and buffoons who do not even think. Because if we had people that had the brains to lead, no Ghanaian child will even think of going to any foreign country to go and do cleaning. We can't say cleaning yet. But if the Ghanaian child will travel, they are going for holidays. How come? We cannot even add value to the natural resources. Then our people keep suffering. How come? But Ebusia, yanko asem we are kandapa ekayenso. I mean, mau breakdown ewa I have told you, say, a krobia ebeye yebiano, ejina a loss eso. A country without laws is like a jungle. Obia ye de wope. And the Kandapa was right. I all caution a judge for. Say, on someone mudi favor and too much a hard penny. Because one can say to me now who says send me and you see a D in favor of the MPP and Tasu. You see, I don't blame these people. If I'm blaming them, I will not blame them alone. I'll blame a EC, Jane Mensah. Or back in himself, how they were but the young how they no creba to be no creda. And a Jane Mensah would die so on down. Because when one can who say, watching Chimum and Ma Edema and Kufuado, and a Jane Mensah may come to the Ghana for. Because people that are close to her, they feed us some of the information. And a mamma or down one. Won't go any fee, baby. A soldier for Chawama, the young Shino, on to me in cockroom, Because we know when one come say they were here. When laws do not work, it's like you are living in a jungle. And that is what Ghana is. So but na police for nam. Esrem no mu kum kofo anyhow. Obete na police for nam. Eye akache no mu kum kofo anyhow. Obete na police for nam enzima no mu din sam hunu anyhow. Na me te here. Na me te say dampare caution me krom nzima fo. Na am say dampare na me so won check no. Am say dampare na me say bibi chiche na adwene. Am say dampare na me so wo bodam. Ono manzima fo woni. Am say e dambi na e bono. O manzima fo woni. Adan ya enzima fo bi akoye ayi omako police station. Me support violence. Me support their citizens niti krom o mo ye. Me support their constituency for the year. Me support me nkasa me yenzima nti say bi obi din samfo akire Ghana police am support me support. But down pare na wuti Ghana ana aye ye kum a native of Esiama. What did you do about it? What did you do about it? You kept quiet, you kept mute. You did not warn the Adamus people that killed the Nzima guy. And then, remember who said, no, they are not getting defense from police for. Omo court, omo said, no, police for ya. Some boy, then we have to protect ourselves. And normally a police for boy, see any. I know they are down parity. A two car free crime, echo Western region. But the kum what this year or to crown one year. Down party, who nyansa says of a car, every police headquarters, echo in the mouth, where who nyansa. As some see yet, war 2-1 in a man's mouth, where down party whom what you. Down party whom board dear. When you saw dear, down party, whom what dear, whom one in a whole tribe, the Nzima tribe. I don't blame you because if you say Akufo-Addo and a president, Akufo-Addo, I can't answer in Dampare. Dampare Akufo-Addo, I can't answer in Oko. Akufo-Addo now don't want to listen. You must be Kofo time, you don't talk Kofo 2008. EC headquarters. Dr. Ren, Obia Wonimbia or Kaibia, Kobusa General Mosquito. EC headquarters 2008. Second round, yeko time. Chairman Rollins ni Asia Dum Ketia at the NDC for Begu EC headquarters. Why a boo ye mubi nyesem ketwa. Satan na Kufo ne wasu. Na cast 2008 by election. And so why a boo ye mubi. Na Kufo time ni free se Kufo ani wono. And Okufo na ye di na chi ani enim se wono ana wono ani wono. And what a wheelchair Dampare. So we need more catcher. And Okufo, President Okufo, the Dini Okufo, and what a wheelchair. The Dean Okufo, what a wheelchair. And the Bema tinting grandma, Ghana for from the gentle giant, the sexy eyes, and what functioner, no what a wheelchair. And Bema tinting grandma, and what a wheelchair. Men can't enforce, men can't enforce when you must, but men can't tell Dampare say. Subaino a warrior or my gun. I will shama when you are when in town. Chasso, Dampare, Chasso. Because this should be your last warning as an IGP to point your hands onto my people in Zima and try to tell them that you will deal with my people. Dampare, this should be your last. I swear to God, it should be your last. Dampare, apart from the uniform you are wearing. Dampare, of which I respect the uniform because the uniform is a flag of Ghana that I respect. Dampare, I swear to God. Dampare, I swear to God Almighty. Dampare, apart from the uniform you are wearing, you are nobody. Then you Babetin was such as my force. Who born you? We okay? We okay? Dampare, we okay? To come and warn the Nzimas. Ha! Masa! And I wouldn't want him about some of the Nzima people. I want to say, for Kachra Wana. Sends my for the Suromo. I want to. And I want Obin country. And my phone now no more to the a friend is saying police headquarters. So I catch them up with some no country. Yabusawo. The American in answer down parry. If you want the show, sir, what did no correct? And integrity and a professionalism and how the year. See, what the Yansa? We need the out the coast school men tonchene. Mama Kufuado you so a zombie. Also, will buy ya freedom fighters ya DJ so. On send the end will soon be a man for Antewonka. Oh, Dampari. Yan ya DJ was so 110 times so. Yan ya ma Ghana for some Mongo Dampari or ya baby papa. And the freedom fighters. Ya die wa. What's a man? One send unam as a useless IGP. Because near him saying Kawoban. We are coming to change the narrative. Ya yon Srobia, me makachro. We are seeing a woman in Srobia. Ya tra a peto. Maybe your boasini aquada. Dear not by your boasini pit so. Aquada, dear not by me. Eh, a boasini manguasini aquada. Central, boasi central aquada. Dear not by me. Eh, dear not by what was seen to Kania Branty. Dear not by ye. Eh, Srobio. Yan I would to you not yes, yow. Who took you knees, yow? It you know about took by a bit yow. Because it's true. Hey. Obian slow dampari. Tieni. A pono only a kufuado mo albono. And the kanda papa catch ram said, Munsha pobon in ye. And the pobon in one mobile, Munsha ye. And then Obaya JJOs, one said the freedom fighters, young few dampari, one said Obian Kawasembi. One said why is useless, and then one by who under dampari. Me who police of Inspector General Waba. And Tokwesi ewo bokono na ebi si wo akachi na ebi si wo nzima. It shows how useless you are. Me amekasa me wo police ni ba ku bia me onya madamfo, but I respect him because no say me Dr. Remy ya rough for no will deal with me. Sa papa no me meniso an wo che amroba atai meniso e wo tish meniso. I was driving those days. BM meniso tish an wo che. Na me say yes. When you friend the police, you know. Sa papa na me say Western region and Kofo Akronfo o ko do wo pe na Akronfo na yera. Kumase yete yesa Akronfo amane huso. Wo ko do Kumase pe na Akronfo na yera. And so would amparo ba ya na e ma fans. Every time you know Dr. Ren, what kind of nonsense am I doing? I did not check the background of this Dampari. Let me go and check his background. Let me go check it Dampari background. And I'm screening him. I said Dampari was head of MTT. The motor and then transport and then as an accident echo susi wa Ghana. Now there's a damper no advice when no dem ma sa a friend is saying a institution or that particular office no. Now advice when no dem ma wo mo nti omuntu mi send your man accident na ekum Ghana for. Na mo say no papa no. E say me hwe ni na me pause kakra. Timi and I pause. Let us be honest and be frank. Ekuro ebeye yia ejina nioma mienu eso enioma ne de doso but nioma mienu ene mekuru eyekuru the laws of the country and the police institution. If the police is corrupt and the justices is corrupt, then we don't have a country. And that is what is displaying, that is what is in Ghana now. The police institution is the most corrupt institution in Ghana. The police and the judiciary, they are the most corrupt institution in Ghana. So then you ask yourself, if you have an institution that is the most corrupt, and these institutions are supposed to protect the citizen, why would we not see all these and talk here and there? Because the man called Dampari, who is to bring sanity into the police system, has become a zombie to the political party leaders. Let me tell you, as for politicians, they will find ways and means to make you a zombie. But it's up to you, the professional, to exhibit professionalism. Mr. President, so when now for me, I'll resign because I have a name to protect. I have an image to protect. That is what we were expecting Dampari to do. And our old brother, our old uncle has come out to say from the national security, do you think Kandapa is a coward? No. He has spoken the truth. The truth will set him free. He told me. He told you guys. Equally the way we've told you guys message. And then another one. Because since the freedom fighters face the country, I have told you that insult will not stop unless they give us results. It will be come or Pasian one tese will be dinner temwa or Sansanin one tese will be dinner tem. There will be an argument more they would dinner temwa come. Timi Makase. The insult will only stop if our leaders give us the needed results. Because the only thing that cancels insult is results. Because school na manya dia me be fie papa obewo me koto obetwa me to ho. Betia me. Be kamenim, betwimanim. Because I did not give my father the needed results. Who call school no one pass here because results now free one farmer equally Dampari and Chief Justice. We pay you people to do a work, to do a job. Is that the results we get? We do not get the needed results. And you want us to hail you people? Mama Maya, Babeni, Porco Dio. You want us to hail you? Because you have not given us the needed results. So we should go and hail Dampare, we should hail Chief Justice, we should hail Ekufado, we should hail Bawumia. To hell with you people. Who taught you that? You have been paid with my money. You don't give me the results. And you are telling me I should tell you that Dampare. Hey, what bottom? We are let me tell you something. Let me talk for myself. Me, Dr. Ren. Matra apeto. But we will fight for our people. Sure. You don't know what is about to happen in this world. Who named the Ebabesi? Say, come on, named the Ebabesi and the black race. Come on, you're ready. Who named the Ebabesi? We will not wait for Ekufado to destroy the nation. Because I know that Ekufado, he comes from a family which never believed in the independence of Ghana. So I will not sit down and watch Ekufado destroy Ghana. And so I will not sit down and watch Dampare and Chief Justice to become cowboys to Ekufado. No. And I want to ask them. We say, I can't cry naturally. Tie, where your bossy MP? Obuasi MP, me MP, Obuasi. Dr. Solomon, the MP, tie. Kevin Taylor, the MP, tie. Ye we Japadia or Obuasi o. Tie me ye. Ye we Japadia or Obuasi. Ye we nyuma or kronimu. Tiana sometimes ye shemwa. Ye kaya semwa yinim ye ka o. Ye njimi sa o. Ana wako school na udi atem. Obi catch say, "Nya Yesu Kristo no dey atem didi buy no nya on the boy me." Nonsense. Tie me wait tie mo. Ye gongo tie no because freedom fighters ya kasa ma na tenyansa no ayaka no. Kevin Taylor kasa wate, Dr. Solomon akasa wate, Dr. Ren makasa, yen obuase for the ensuro. Ye baby wo ye no ye ti bomb ye ti de bia ye ti se ye blast dynamite air blast wo boas ma tip dynamite o masum sa enya afa no be tutu no maga se mi dwane ma ti abre ye timi ti dynamite na free ampa so be bofom se banyan o boas ni akwada na adi bi di agro ye nsuro bia tie di oka
COVID, Ukraine.
Odi mame hwe se me nsa be kan mame because say audio no wo for without any fear or favor, because the truth is only what will set us free. We are being paraded by idiots, thieves, sycophants, liars, aided by the so-called foolish academicians. I'm talking about majority. So if you know you are not foolish, but if you're a foolish person, aided by these foolish academicians, so-called academicians, a woman to me a friend is a toothpick. More. so-called academicians are ewia bossa mutimi hu mfaso a ewia no ebetimi nya ewia hu mfaso so-called academicians mo sorry na mo de mo ma betena abrochiri mo sorry a mo yare na mo kwa abrochiri so-called academicians yankona yemo modi amenhwe se metimi anya video no na be dia tum nyina amani because emre na so the only thing that cancels insults is results troto we see then tro asem na make am troto we catch a freedom fighter say we dey attempt to do catch and said the only thing that cancels insults is results troto means ro twedi amponyankopon na mesuru akufu ado ene ne ba wo lion sa papa no de oguni maami eni mu ase sa papa no e fe ne ba wo mi anu oguni maami eni mu ase yankoni yankohwe video.
Stop talking COVID, Ukraine, and the rest, because the World Bank has confirmed to us that the economy was already in trouble before we got COVID, struck.
To the extent that Ghana's economy traditionally has had some challenges. Our manufacturing sector has been weak. We are very much an import-driven economy. We do have corruption in our society generally, but also in the public sector. We see it in Auditor General's report the whole time, decades back. I think there is consensus that we need to reform our economy and we need to make our economy more resilient. And so if anybody says that even before COVID, your economy had some challenges, I would not dispute that, because I am one of those who believe that we ought to achieve political consensus to embark on radical reforms in respect of the economy and in the fight against corruption. So if anybody says
Ebusia o say sisi enyansafo no mo ba abontene enyansafo no ye de wo mo ba abonten because national security for na catch say 2024 no de eye breaking 8 no they should forget it, because so we mo try to be wi abani mu a and they be si wo Ghana no e be si, because 2024 yan comma Jane Mensa ho kwan e ma ni be wi abani. What did the asam na papa ne kan no asamwa Dr. Ren, Dr. Solomon ya ka since 2019 and waka. We need radical reforms that will help the economy. And then look at the frame and your man kind of for react here. What do you want a bank? Echo di a jinemu near the aqua Jessica, the aqua Jibosia, not Ghana Commercial Bank Tiwa, not Bank of Ghana Tiwa. Now some coffee when number catches a break 8. And into no man can start to break your head. Some people before started the bottle, I told you people. Said that break 8 will break heads. I'm telling you. 2024. Hey, we will be there. No joke. 2024. God willing, we'll be there. We will come in peace and we'll live in peace because your past will be here. But in 2024, if Jane Mensa there, so baby him. Ha 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 ha. You be see. And no dear, young can't be free. You be see what. A word to a wise is enough. And no dear, a best say, a boy and some mamma no. Or no bet to be feeling. Jane Mensa do que Mensa, obe feeling 2024. Allah, obe feeling. Ha. Because 2024, the Sefata no Ghana for Becca say, when the actual man. So, want to say a break it up, young famano. Want to say a change of government, young family. Want to say third force, I am from more money at the Amao. Bian will be in yes. The Crenwan, your wife, Becca, is Rubia, in Chile will be yara, in Chile will be yara. And then, Yenia, Quaku, I cannot cren. Was it? When people I cannot cren. Wa mama wunu no kore no Dr. Ren empempi e kachere mo ekufu ado ba yo wa sai kuro no ekufu ado wa eden misi wa eden wa sai Ghana nipa no wono mo ngin di Ghana se Ghana be ye no womo no mo ngin di se Ghana be nya ne ho fa ho di o ene womo na mo nam so mo ye big sis womo wa hin emra na kwa me kruma ene gbedema any a friend is saying, "I akwajemu fighting for independence now." No more. Mumusa. And then the only one Bob Brano Baba found worrying. Akoko now. And then I'm let's say one more crown on my baby. And the one more man the omocha. And the kweku kwatin say, we need reforms. And one more kind of crane say, Abaying on to Tianin and Sishan, one genuine ye. And Jamia found was shut Ukraine, New Russia. Yanjin tum as a nation. Yanjin tum. See, yan your may. Yan son your may, and to tune your may. And untini abedum pempenswa ye do. You catch them 2008. This banking sector. They say it's nothing about cleanup. It's evil intention because Ken of Oriata and one doctor in Messi Subium. And I'm the only journalist. I'm not cancer with journalists being organ with me. The whole world, Ghana journalist, I'm cancer. We said the banking cleanup exercise was targeted to destroy Dr. Indum's business because Dr. Indum was a multi-millionaire. And one year and what time and the burning I can oforiata woman Dr. Indum and the Kofiamu being and in cabinet dofuanti young go on you money and send you titru Dr. Indum because Dr. Indum made money the minimum power. Let me catch a quite fast why you did good Dr. Indum. Let me catch a what tiny and I'm soon tell you Dr. Indum. Munkobusa Johnson Salif in Kacharamo, former president of Liberia. Munkobusa. Or tiny not can oforiate at the time Dr. Indum because Johnson Salif, former president of Liberia, now down for the chocho mucho and Dr. Indum. And Tiamra or no president of Liberia. I'm afraid Dr. Indum said, Dr. Indum, I know you to be an intelligent man. I know you to be a man of wisdom and vision. I know you in America. Come and help fix my Liberian country. And the contract to be and you did man or you tender you bid and a Dr. Indum you did man because I want day no kurano na saying can oforiata award or in a foretta you business you did contract and share Dr. Indum a free that time our free town Monrovia Liberia this is that time and a kind of foretta at the time Dr. Indum in the bush you be seen. And I mean, okay, say, when him say, many Panama catch them, untin baby. And the chief, a friend saying, the Supreme Court, your court up and now, no. Supreme Court to say, young Conco Chia Dr. Indum Nisi come from man in the form of judgment debt. Young Conco for the sick in a Jeffrey in Seminole, acquire your fast way, good business. Young Cotia and won't cut any a judgment debt and farmer. And I can offer and I'm more free. He has caused financial loss to the state. And yet, you don't see Duncan Williams talk about it. And yet, you don't see Doug Heward Mills talk about it. And yet, you don't see the stupid pastor Mensa Otabil talk about it. That foolish criminal Mensa Otabil talk about it. Oh yes, Mensa Otabil is a criminal. He's a thief. He's a criminal. I'm telling you, Abayno Sasan, many of these people will go to jail forever. Abayno Sasan. Now say Abayno Sasan, I say, and yet third force. Now you John Mahama, one country no. Me ma catch doctor. Gibson say one country Mahama. Says Abayno Sasan. Now say you no na Abayno beba. Now no baba san se munu nsem fun akufo do ye ya. On the one can so you go njeni you. Go njeni what tutu ayenso nzima for ye tutu oni bi. One country because go nja for no ma benin. Into one country so ba. No one fa or see ambe ye wo yo. Na sanko for more cost financial loss to the state. One chichiri woman did you want Japadi and my country then now home first one. You didn't will be bigger. You didn't be dinner. As a third force, nobody are any someone would trust to that. It's a third force, body and would you did that. What trustee and that? Yeah, you buy a bet you magum say, you bet you magum said you be a tap. It should be rotting would you rot with hard labor. No jokes. Because we deal, we cycle, and we fast, we good Dr. Indum. Do you know? Sa enzima evalua edura. sea defense a womo yema eye enzimafo evalua adwura ena sea defense efa ketafo me krom enzimafo a womo ti evalua adwura ayi mills adaroma ensuo na mfa wo mu bi afeku adaroma ensuo na mfa wo mu bi all because sikano a funding no was from GN Bank ene womo ti wo womo refio enso papa no o ma mo sika no egu na adwuma otan ne ani brenti eno na kwes eye kwaku kwa aten kase ensam no ay kae no ana Dr. Indumo ayi Dr. Solomon Eka Kevin Taylor Eka Dr. Ren Eka obuasefo yi eka kire wo man Ghana for empanyfo no ensam wa ne eka ne nyina ye no kore edu one ye adwene ene wo mo kanya nsasem no otu aba michia sister ne boy adwuma won follow no mama tiemie and I want to say will be back out of their shelves. Kasa. I want to the latest news. Maybe my latest news. We say, Dr. Ren, yeah, must be grow. We didn't come here to play. We came into this world to make a difference and live. And it is said the aristocrats follow. It is said the plateaus. In your bar, we leave a legacy. Then we go. As simple as that. TNA.
Stop talking COVID, Ukraine, and the rest, because the World Bank has confirmed to us that the economy was already in trouble before we got COVID, struck.
To the extent that Ghana's economy traditionally has had some challenges, our manufacturing sector has been weak. We are very much an import-driven economy. We do have corruption in our society generally, but also in the public sector. We see it in Auditor General's report the whole time, decades back. I think there is consensus that we need to reform our economy and we need to make our economy more resilient. And so if anybody says that even before COVID, your economy had some challenges, I would not dispute that, because I am one of those who believe that we ought to achieve political consensus to embark on radical reforms in respect of the economy and in the fight against corruption. So if anybody says
so that's what we were talking about. And only I can't say, look, and she said, your man, ansana. Now, no, me, ansana, you might be doing pempen, so I do ya, won't blame COVID-19. Before COVID-19, 2019, Ghana was broke already. Now, let me say this clearly. And because we don't have visionary men, we don't have leaders that think. Now, let me tell you something. A Krobiano be a year. A jinase, you didn't know. We need to be honest and truthful to our people. You see, if you have leaders who are not honest to their own citizens, then there is a problem. For the same year, Papa, I will fear. Na me didn't know cry and tell me yere me ma I will fear me tinua. That me say me yere me di won abro, because my wife and my kids are supposed to know the truth of what goes on in my home. You see, what this government continuously does, listen, with impunity and with disrespect, they don't tell the Ghanaian the truth. The Ghanaian that pays taxes to feed them and feed their silliness, they don't speak truth to us. Then they will go and speak truth to the IMF. They will go and speak truth to the World Bank, because they know some of your brofo. So they respect Obronino, but they don't respect you. I've told you, because of the inferiority complex. Because of the inferiority complex. They don't respect the black race. They don't believe in the Ghanaian ideology. That yes, Ghanaians can build their nation. So they don't believe in value added. They speak the thing. They speak big grammar. But they don't believe in the black ideology. They don't believe that the black man is capable of managing his or her own affairs. That is why continuously you will see the president was spending every month to be a president, was spending every week to be a every week be a president by UK. I'm telling you the gospel truth. He has no hope in the country that he is leading as a leader. He has no respect for the people he leads. Because they have the inferiority complex that if it is not Obronia, it cannot be done unless it is Obroni. So when Nkrumah came with the ideology that the black man is capable of managing his own affairs, these people did not share in the ideology of Kwame Nkrumah. Now tell me, if such people are leading the nation, what do you expect? They will sell everything. And as I speak to you today, they have sold, a friend is saying, golden tulip. As I speak to you today, all the beach, the hotels are Ghana for for you see this is hotels no important. This is a Kufuado and his family. They don't build, they sell the properties. Look at what Mahama built. The airport, Terminal 3. COVID-19 by instead say befa no Gucci and Ghana Health Service. No matter me about Modiana or Majide. A friend is saying COVID test no amaye adwuma no amaye na yenya ho mfaso ni sika. Wanye wo ana kofa na konta ne busuafo alatafo. Ana odo mbegu airport wo. Ana omugigi awo millions of people sika. Ana omu wie no omudi sika na kogu abrochi Panama. Ana won free akonya ne so makwa ko disika no abetena UK be disika. Because woman you know. Timi maami a wutie me ewo Apple 68 FM ewo multi TV so. Ye me pese me catch no nyina ne say. O man no a baby a yeduro. One mo mudi anim di atro and omudi beji akonya. But enam say ye no nyina ka akanka senti. Ane hwe so to abama. Ade ma men kan no krenchira o maami. Kumasifo a omoto pano fo ese ene fla no omokoto e de beto pano no ne boa ye dene enti wo mu ntimi ento fla ni biem enti ene omadwuma no ye pano omo de ato for more a motuma ekufo ado wo mfaso eno no gonjeni na brantie no anu wo sisi hospitals gonjeni abrantie no a na motifo efimu Gonjenia brantia noa na mote ya friend say kejetia market. Kejetia market pa na de tantan ye. Kejetia market pa ya ye ni so ateta na wo kejetia market. E ho kankan. Mahama be si dan ma mo asante fo ma no ga. Mi kro mo asante fo ma no ga. Mo asante memu na mote fam e wo kejetia market e ho tantan. Ai. See, my mean, see, be mamun will see ultra modern market the mammo. O first time why na nana moko fu escalator. Escalator ne koso na man for air for sani. Because woman ni na ha ma benje nuoma mo ntiase. Enti ade na ye focus no. Na be kroma sante for fusi form. Because mu bi da. Ye de abrochire abakomase market. Kejetia na nka nsuo ta na nka omo che no a omo hye no na nka bu wo omo na ewia na hye ye maame no mo etuma wunu maame aketesia 35 wo hye na ni ma beka so nya 58 years ama se da bi amembe sick market papa mam amona mo se mo ya kanfo mona mo se mo tisika kokko so mona mo se mo gaga na mo dwa mona mo jabo kuma se mo jabo mona mo dwa manum kan ye be see market ma me bu samo mo kofo ba ye otimi see market ma kofo mi amenipa otimi ye bi ma ye jabo obi pa de kokko e de obi pa bibi papa de abra eye asante ye mo ni dimbone ena amabo Muhammad dimbone ya ene hwe de oye ma Akufo-Addo na mo boni di mpa no. Sa mo jabo. O sa mo jabo na Akufo-Addo so jabo. Ti Akufo-Addo de na no ana jabo mo. Ti onya hwe ma. Ana mo di gua santime mu na ene. Ehyehyɛ mo bo. Se mo nsu, se ma mo nsu, ene mo ti asantime. Pa no a mo kwa kwato kora mo se mo ntimi nto pa no bi because ene ma bo ayedin. Hey, for more asantime. Me de se man to aba. There was voter party. Also, wuntimi ne yete se Angel FM focus o mu owi aba nim because mu dudu no mo tena afi man koto aba. Me de minim e was santime say there was voter party man koto aba. Maybe some will be kroma santefo. 2024. Sansem fun amudi ye mo akodi biem. Ene de Akufo-Addo ni nua ken oforiata. Papa na de titi se ya akonhwe ano. Ene de ti akoye kese etikelekele. Enam krono a wabonti. PDS. Omo agigi enyinam kanea sika de hye for 6 months. Ne ho asotwe na Nyankopon etwe no. Ti nyame amaneti anwoho no. Emra no omba aban mu no. Na de ti ye ya akonhwe a ene wo ba yi. Enam entro ene sikadie nti. Ne ti adane etikelekele. Ne ti no ewe no eson. Ne ti kono adwene ni. Wose men kan kire mo se asantefo mo po mu mpew 2024 wo mo de baumia eba enti mo alan cash na mo gini di no de nya dia obeba enti muntie no mo beto ama no ana maybe some mo beto ama enti mo na mo se mo ya asante o mo na mo ya asante me de me ti mo krom na me be ka kire mo de me ti mo krom na me be bi mu se yampa mo na mo se mo nto aba mateni e mateni ndi mo so me de minim NDC for the entafo to di wo mo so o mo nye yi mo de mo se mo mateni ndi mo so enti mo behwe ama asantini abedi mo so ana mo mateni ye di mo so me de mo ankasa mo asem sebe mo mfa nkwa adwendwene teni ni nso aba abedi mo nim so no de won ka no kure o on de onye sa teni nu a o ka no kure no onye daga teni na afrafrafo no mo ka no kure no enti sa we ye me krumfo na me mu din kom we wa koto abanama no 2024 maybe some. And let me be honest and truthful to all of you guys that the tax ahead in 2024 is not for the faint-hearted. TBA. The fight ahead in 2024 is not for the faint-hearted. Let me tell you, Matis NDC for can and some fumbi. Matis and fumbi NDC for na start your moka. One can't tell them some jazz and some phone. And the idea by a better NDC for one. Munyamba some phone in some hua moka. Unchaso. Pablo. Unchas and some phone in some monoso. Unchaso. Na mon fa a year a kwa motim dia ko agi power no. Enya. Enya de ba. Eduane kura yam fit serve mo. Enso ma start no mon kwan a chen kwan. E de agimie no. Unhwe kwan a befa so Ghana for the aba no be ma. Because wo mo te akonya no so no. Wo mo nya mo adwene say break it no o me free akonya no so. Akonya no so tena ya wo mo da. Wo mo nya mo adwene say o me free so. Ti se mo epo bi abo a. Mo mbo epo a e be mo win 2024 election. You do what we are, the one semana aka. And as simple as that. Until Pablo, I like you because we all went to Addo College. You know, I like you, Pablo. What did I say? He was a dining hall protocol prefect. Yeah, protocol prefect. I think dining hall protocol, but if my memory is, anyway. But let me tell you, Pablo, what you said in the United States of America was uncalled for. What you said in the USA was uncalled for. See, what did you know? And so I did you know, and quite no, and the DH. What did your mamma kai? We sound as I did not Kennedy Japan. Want to be man. Say Kennedy dear. No, on your swine, on your preco, on your prequa could diagro at it. Sembo on a mokona moka, Mumu Yansa, the moon and Munkan ye. A tossum, NDC for Munti we. Me mamma free advice, mon fa. 2024. Ebeya Mumfa more communicators a mufra santimem embra. TV me ma wapon. Mumfa NDC communicators do na ya asantifo muntimi. Mumfa wo ye asantifo te se Sami Jemfimo embra kamo communication team no. Menim de enti ameka sa. Because asantemai ni mo de na asantemai je omo de edi ese bibia. Ti mumfa asantemai de communicators enfambra. Enfam face omo an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, and boot for boots. Because asantemai je omo de edi. Ye de yesi MPP o, yesi NDC o, ye the third force eba. Mimi GD no. Mimi de misusu say third force de eba. Ye the background ye wini kra ya baby. Na yen susu de se ne yen sinsu mu ansa na hamunti no. Third force na ye de ba mo ambetimi abeso yase mo bra meso yase. Obo ya boss third force mu de ru a. Ye wunu mpemfo am wa kokudura am wo sika. Wo de baba beso freedom fighters any face the country for us. Ene min tawntro. Ye database a ye collecting. Ye doso. Nipa no a igum no ye doso. Ye doso papa. Ti de make catch them and say so we need the third force remember tna Dr. Ren shows number MPP and NDC ya mutu na nso do sika be show botum ma usika no enkasa because ye konzima ko ye campaign wa ye mfa dwonso sabiu ene begu ka ye beto fuel bo nso ayedin wo Ghana enti member tna me ka say no NDC no MPP who can no NDC MPP no na wo de emwa be freedom fighters ne face the country for. Your freedom fighters ne face the country ground. Your framework momba. Timye. This is what we want you to understand. That I have told you that MPP and NDC, they are not the same. Anybody that will tell you say NDC and MPP are the same, no, and you're atro and would you. Omunya the same. But I've told you clearly, say it is a taboo to compare Nana Adodankwa Ekufuado to a friend saying, John Dramani Mahama. I mean, it is a taboo to compare Ekufuado to John Mahama. John Mahama, I dear sing Ekufuado. But me, Dr. Ren, Ubusamia, Omumia Rinina, are below average performing political parties. But Mahama, a sing Ekufuado. Gagai. And Mujahini. To know, I know the name. The 1 year yet was so ye. The woman who yet woman say woman. To her and someone, Dr. Muhammad Baumia, me dim in common 30 minutes. I can me be chat to one. Na me jack amaminia who scared about twasso. I was Apple 68 FM sono. TBA. Dr. Baumia, he will be he has no credibility. It is as simple as that. Dr. Muhammad Baumia is a man without credibility. He is a Muslim. He is a Muslim. But a Muslim means tantro. But Muhammad Baumia can come and lie us in the month of Ramadan. It means that Baumia does not respect the Prophet Muhammad. May peace be unto his name. Because Baumia bejna simpia sube di atro can someone be enemy. Sigana echemunsu insu mi busamo ye de chemu anaza mutua obi chawade a osabeji obi chawade a utua woka baby ebiem ba omia de tumu say abrochefo kra esu because few ya tum ekọ de wo Dr. Baumia the referee so be ka kire Ghana for say ya tu few mu no so ya tu ya katuem the referee so be ka kire me ne umienu so say abrochire no ye ma enfam konya ensi wo mutri su enko suku ni referee say obeka kire mo say abrochire na yete ano ya kwan aye adwuma ye transportation aye adwuma ye railways aye adwuma ye planes aye adwuma ye helicopters aye adwuma o referee wanka sansem ya kanche wansan kanche say abrochire na ye wo no as aye ekroma for citizens and na bontene enunti ana wonim tuntum se jebedie wo free asante achem wo baaye wotumi nya baabi daaye e wa abrochire ade sanyina na development e koso wo musa mo se wo tu kwan free wo boase How many years? You quite say quite the tear and the tear. Timon can't say Muhammad Baumia say Sabio say Nansa ana abono said the Jones Abakwa. On money can a minute. No money and focus on being the head of the economic management team in Ghana. A man in fat and frafra abrutri. A man may say, oh, everybody is the same. UK and you tipen. Anya, you suffer to gain independence from Nipana Udi want to two. I am 1 minute. Marco school. Umiya school na makon home faso. Umiya sa ampamu academicians. Ampayutia school fees. Umame so wonsa no do na classroom. Obo nwoka, obo mpaye se Nyankopon ma mesika. Oni bi kura no or turn into ma dia hwe oba omia. Enti aya mama aye adesua no ho mbra mfaso kakra. Ne ehunu sa ampa adesua no eho wo mfaso. Tiemie. Baumia entro no ade bia wona mo awutwa no eye ugu ho ani mas dodo ene you are the only Ghanaian citizen ye bowdin a e wo Google a ye de intro ene batan. You see, the whole world have seen how deceitful you are. The whole world have seen how untruthful that you are. And that is why Akufo-Addo and Ken Ofori-Atta wants to bring an untruthful person, because they know how untruthful they are. They know that you can do their bidding. And that is why they are trying to force and bring you to lead the New Patriotic Party. But I doubt if the people of Ashantis will give you the chance. I know the NDCs, they give people chance. I'm not here to campaign for NDC, but I'm speaking the truth and the fact, because I know. So NDC one, it turning Eddie and Mampini and my flag bearer. But who ba MPP one? In fact, turning ND political party. So I am asking myself this question: would they give you the chance? Would the Ashantis go and vote for you? I doubt. You are not going to win. I doubt you will not become the flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party. But even if you become the flag bearer, no Ghanaian would vote for a liar, a deceitful person like you. Sometimes I wonder whether your children that lives in the home with you, they look into your face and say, Daddy, why do you lie so much? Why do you lie too much? Why is it that everybody is saying that Dr. Baumia is a liar? Why? Why are you a deceitful person? Why? Why do you like to speak the untruth? You see, I am speaking to you, the youth, that you have to empower yourself with wisdom. Do not follow blindly, TMA, the youth, TMA. Do not follow politicians blindly. Do not follow politicians blindly. Empower yourselves with wisdom. Because, let me tell you, you have only one life. And life is not a game of chance. Life is not a game. TMA. Life is not a game. And you have to understand this and understand it very carefully. That if we are going to move forward as a nation, we don't have to entertain these men and women who always take us for granted. TMA. TMA. We don't have to follow these men and women who always take us for granted. Life is not a game. Life is a serious thing. So you don't play with your life. Do you know that people have died as a result because they don't have common X-ray in their villages? Do you know how many people have died because of bad roads in Ghana? But yet, ask yourself, the MP that you hail him, the president that you hail him, ask yourself, where is the children of the president? They live in London. They live in America. As I speak to you now, we have a country where an MP is living in the United States of America, a minister, and the ministry that she heads, there is no person that is leading that ministry. She has left you people the Dominican Benyes, and she is enjoying with her family in America. Let me ask you, why are you joking with your life? Why are you making that MP take you for granted? Why are you making that MP take you for granted? Why are you making that MP take you for a ride? It is because the MP has realized that you are not standing for the truth and you are not standing for the country Ghana that you were born, that gave you an identity. So she takes you for granted. Look at the people that come from Equiapim North. They went to vote for an MP. And when the MP satisfies herself in bed and gets pregnant, she abandons the hospital and then she will go to America and give birth. I ask myself, so the people that lives in Ebri, the people that lives in Pamoso, don't you deserve to also have good hospitals that when your wives or your daughters are married and they bear and they get them and pregnant, do they not deserve to also have good hospitals? I'm asking you. So life is not a game. You, the youth, I'm speaking to you now. I'm speaking to you, the youth. I'm speaking to you. Because when we were talking about fix the country, we know what we were saying. We were not blind. We knew that every sector of the country is not perfect, it's not working. There is nothing that works in Ghana. Anything that you get it done in Ghana is through corrupt practices. Nothing works in Ghana. It is because we have allowed ourselves for the MPs and the ministers to take us for granted. Today I tell you, life is not a game. Don't joke with your life. Don't say because I am an Akan, so by virtue that I'm an Akan, I have to follow MPP. And that even if MPP is leading us blindly, I have to follow such evil political party. No, you have a mind of your own. Use it to think. Do not be like a zombie. Do not be like Dampare, who has become a zombie to Nana Danko Ekufon. Don't be like Chief Justice Enim Yabua, who is nothing but a zombie to Nana Danko Ekufon. You have a mind of your own. Think. Think. That is why you have a different name. Don't follow blindly. Empower yourself with wisdom. And the only wisdom where you can get wisdom is by following freedom fighters and fix the country. Because we will tell you to love Ghana and put Ghana first. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm speaking to you, the youth. So when you see the system that does not aid you, a system that does not help you, a system that segregates, a system that when you, the poor, you make any mistake, you are being arrested, prosecuted, sentenced to jail without labor, or because you were smoking one roll of weed, all because you were smoking weed. But let me tell you that even the man who calls himself the national security boss is a weed smoker. But yet when you smoke your weed and they arrest you, they will tell you that you are going to jail with hard labor. But I tell you, even your national security head was once a weed smoker. Even your Mahama and co, they smoke. I say it and I'll tell you, I'm not afraid of anybody. Yes, John Dramani Mahama is a smoker. If you don't know, I'm telling you. But I am telling you that, look, in a country where laws segregate, where the poor suffers of the law, it's not a country. But today we, the youth, have come and we are telling you that indeed life is not a game. Don't joke with your life. Don't joke with anybody who does not respect you and treat you like you are a filthy animal and treat you like you are nothing but a garbage. Don't give your attention to such people who come and lie you in the name of politics. And that when you vote for them, they send your family to America and to UK. And then you live in your community and you are always wallowing and you are always shouting, Lord, help me. Lord is not going to help you from heavens above. He has already helped you by giving you the gold, the diamond, the bauxite, the manganese. Let me tell you something. We are not afraid and we will speak truth to power. We will speak truth, whether if it takes our life. For once, a man has to die for a cause. And that is why I say that if you live on this earth, Don't die for Christianity. Don't die for Islam. Die for your country, because that is only what God gave you. He gave you a country that you have to manage so that your sons and daughters will be blessed. So that those that come after us, as it is said in Addo College, will take up the story. That good story. That story that we work hard. And we ensure a befitting life for our family. So I tell you, I hope that you listen to this and listen to this carefully. Because sometimes when we are speaking and we are lambasting and chastising the leaders, you, our followers, it's about time that you follow wisely to become leaders. Because I see leadership in everybody who is a freedom fighter and everybody who is a fix the country convener. I see leadership in you. Don't belittle yourself. I said yesterday when I was sitting down with the daughter of a minister, and the daughter of a minister is asking that, why should they help when you don't have a surname that they can recognize? Then I said, Lord, have mercy. Why would this lady, this young girl speak like this? This is what they have taught him from the house of Danado Dankwa Ekufado. This is what they have taught him from the Dankwa Dombo Putsia tradition. That Bowding, where do you come from? But in America, we have something called the American dream. That American dream does not ask whether you're a man or you're a woman. That American dream does not ask of your surname. That American dream gives you a platform for you to thrive. And that is why their sons and daughters do well even when they leave the shores of Ghana. So I looked into the face of this minister's daughter. And as I was dining with her, and as she was speaking this language, and she was asking Dr. Ren, why do you think that they have to help people who do not have the same names? Tell me. I said, yes, they have to help them because when I came to the United Kingdom, nobody asks of my surname. They did not ask whether my surname is an Akan name or is an Enzima name. All that they ask is that, what can I offer the Great Britain? And so Great Britain gave me an opportunity. And that is why I respect this great country. And that is why I will die and protect this great country after my country, Ghana. Because they gave me an opportunity. Let me tell you, Kofi Damwa, I will tell you, I'll let you know. Let me tell you something. We can have it if we build it. And the only way for us to build Ghana is for us to believe in ourselves that there is no Messiah in the form of a white man coming to build our nation. And that if our MPs are leaving the shores of Ghana with their families and living in America, UK, Australia, Germany, Japan, then I ask myself, where are we going? I don't do this to get fame. I see this as my responsibility. That any day when I sleep and I hear the sound of that kayaye, Memunatu, that will call me and say, Dr. Ren, my chop money. Then I get, my heart panics. I've got almost about 200 kayayes that I take care of them. So whenever my phone, I have one number, that is only for them, and only them is emergency. It is only them and my family that have that number. When I see calls coming from that phone, I said, no emergency. I have to attend to duty. It is my responsibility. It is not because my father or my mother gave birth to them, but by virtue that they are Ghanaians, it is my responsibility to ensure that my sisters, my daughters, my brothers, my sons in Ghana will have a befitting life. Because somewhere in the United Kingdom, the Queen gave me an opportunity. It has not been easy. Eunice Mitchell. It's not because I come here and I denigrate people, I insult people. No. I don't wish it to be like this. I wish that when I wake up, I hear good news from my country. I hear that my sons and daughters in Bumpurubu Yoyo are drinking clean water. I hear that there is a hospital for people that lives in Chianapaga. But because of the wickedness of Agban Sumana Babin, the Speaker of Parliament, he can afford to travel to Dubai and go and ensure that his kidney is protected and ensure that his liver is protected and ensure that his scrotum is protected. But the people that lives in Nandoli Kalyu, when they are sick, when they have liver diseases, when they have kidney problems, they don't have anywhere to go than to go to Kolebu. But even if the Kolebu people will even attend to them, they have to queue. They have to be on the queue. And sometimes it does not even reach their turn. And then they give up the ghost. Listen to me. Let me tell you something. If you have MPs and leaders who are living an extravagant life at your expense, you have to question your mind. Why have I allowed these people to take us for granted and that they live this extravagant life and that I am the one footing their bill, paying for their bills? Why must I pay for the bills of these people? Why should I pay for the bills of Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo to be driving 40 SUVs, Lexus with bulletproof? Why must I pay for a sin dumping Bill Gates for him to come and lie and insult me? Why must I pay for that MP that lives at Obuasi? Why must I pay for that MP that lives in Menchia only to just denigrate and insult me? Why must I pay for these people? Let me tell you something. It's about time we fix our brain. It's about time we fix our mentality. Let me tell you, there is nothing new under the sun. There is nothing that the Ghanaian cannot do if he or she is taught. I know my people are ignorant. A lot of my people are ignorant, but we have taken it upon ourselves to bring liberation onto the surface of our country. And I believe that, yes, the black man, my country, Ghana, my men and women are not lazy. The only thing is that they don't have the opportunity and the same platform with that foolish MP who was once a drunkard and in the area, because by virtue that his father was an MPP area chairman, and because of that, the father connected his drunkard son, and the drunkard son has now become an MP in the area, and so the drunkard son all of a sudden has become a more-time millionaire, and so he's looked down upon us, forgotten that once upon a time, we and him sat in the same blue kiosk and we were calling him a Peteshi drunkard man. We were calling him a pure drunkard man. And today, he is now an MP. So he has sent his children to America and he has neglected the village, the community. We still live with animals and drink the same water with animals. And yet, because today he has become an MP, when he comes, by even coming to the community, he comes and he drives his SUV. Meanwhile, I pay the SUV. Meanwhile, I'm going to use my Momo to pay the SUV. I'm going to use my taxes to pay the SUV. I'm going to use my income to foot this silly MP. Why must I keep quiet when my road is not fixed? Why must I keep quiet when I don't have good hospitals? Why must I keep quiet when I don't have nothing good to show? Why must I keep quiet? Do not be afraid. For you were not born as cowards. You were born as people that came to liberate the black continent. Let me tell you something. Maybe you don't know yourself. Maybe you don't know that you're a Ghanaian. Let me remind you, you are a Ghanaian. Let me tell you that you are a Ghanaian. You are from the race that gave the black man an identity. You are from a country that gained independence from the white imperialists, from the white colonial masters. So you are the country that is the beacon and hope of your race. You are the light of that Jamaican man. You are the hope of that American. You are the hope of that black American. You are the hope of that black British man. And so why must you stand aside and watch when our leaders take us for granted? It's about time that we rise and defend the red, gold, green. It's about time that we show that yes, we did not come to this world just to walk and then death would take us away. No, we came here to leave a legacy. Oh yes, we came here to leave a legacy. I'm telling you, we came here to leave a legacy. And that legacy is to ensure that our sons and daughters have good roads, And that is to ensure that our children will have good schools to attend. We came here to leave a legacy. Oh, yes, we came here to leave a footprint. We did not come into this world just to walk through like that. We came here for a reason, for a purpose. And so as I end my talk with you people, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something very, very profound here. You have to understand one thing. It is lawful to ask someone to make a decision without the information about the consequences. Is it lawful? Let me ask this question. Is it lawful to ask someone to make a decision without the information of the consequences? It's a question. So is it lawful for someone to make a decision for you without asking the person the information of the consequences? In my view, it is illegal and irresponsible on your part that you allow people to take decisions without query and questioning the consequences. If you go and vote and you don't think about the consequences of who you are voting for, let me tell you, tomorrow you will shout and you will cry. Even when you were screaming for 4 more, when you were shouting in jubilation that 4 more for another, if you are as someone who is irresponsible and you do not query the consequences of the 4 more that you were shouting, oh, you will go and you will vote for 4 more. But after 4 more, you will be what? Screaming, and you'll be wailing, and you'll be shouting, and you'll be saying, Dr. Ren, Shanti, Kumasi for, yeah, 2 pounds, you ain't mean 2 pounds, will be because the prices of flour is now expensive. Today, people of Ashanti are crying that they cannot even buy flour. They were irresponsible for not asking the question of if Akufo-Addo says 1 district, 1 factory, how was he going to build the factories? He said 1 village, 1 dam. How was he going to build a dam? Today, Akufo-Addo has promised us, and he keeps lying even when he meets the journalist in BBC. Akufo-Addo will exhibit his own buffoonery by showing his true character, that he is a man who is inept and weak-minded man. And so he goes to BBC and he exhibits his childhood buffoonery. And let's say, oh, world sees how buffoonery is by asking the journalist that, where will you save your money? Is it the United Kingdom? Meanwhile, Akufo-Addo, every day, whenever you are sick, you come here to the United Kingdom and you come here to seek for medical health care. That man talks and he does not think. And that is why he leads your country into the ditch. But as I have some few minutes to wrap up, let me tell you, I am not against decision, but I am against you asking me to make one without giving me the needed information. So before you ask me to follow the decision of so-called Brick 8, I want to see what you have done for the nation now and not tomorrow. So give me real information to make my decision. If you don't give me the necessary information that I need, then forget. So as we are moving forward, be watchful of those fake ones that will come in the name of fix the country and in the name of freedom fighters. Be watchful with candidates that will come that they belongs to fix the country, they belongs to freedom fighters. Be watchful of those people that speak eloquently, those people that speak like Some people that we know, be very watchful. Be watchful to those that speak like Apollos in the Bible. How eloquent they are, full of deceits and full of lies. Be very watchful. So before they tell you that they can lead the nation, ask them to give you real information to make your decision whether to vote for them or not. Once you can decide that you can live with the consequences, then decision becomes easy. So in 2024, can we live with the consequences of breaking 8? Can you live with the hardship? Can you live with the hardship that Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and his family is shouting for more and breaking 8? If you can live with the decision, if you can live with the consequences, then decision is easy. But I know Ghanaians have already started crying. I know Ghanaians are already wailing and gnashing their teeth. I know Ghanaians are calling for freedom fighters. I know Ghanaians are calling for a third force. This shows that Ghanaians are fed up. They cannot live with the consequences of a former of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, let alone another former from Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, who is nothing but a deceitful Muslim, who is nothing but a man that does not respect Prophet Muhammad. Because if he respected Prophet Muhammad, he would not come and lie to the nation during the month of Ramadan. And so I repeat, once you can decide that you can live with the consequences, decisions are easy. Nationally speaking, I think as a nation, we were irresponsible of voting for Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo without asking for the consequences, without asking real questions. Today, everybody in the country is crying. Everybody is crying because the decision that we took was easy. It was based on deceit and it was based on lies. One district, one factory, one village, one dam, free education, all kinds and manner of promises. But today, we are feeling the consequences. We are feeling the heat. So if you ask me nationally, we were irresponsible. At the moment, the people who understand nothing about the consequences are the ones leading us. They are the ones making decisions on our behalf. Akufo-Addo and Bawumia does not understand the consequences that you and I go through. That it takes us a pound and of our flesh for us. See a baby in your market, see a beko school, your mabeko school, it takes a lot. Now, let me tell you something. It is irresponsible on the part of Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia to transfer the burden of decision to their followers. That he is supposed to make. Let me repeat it. It is irresponsible on the part of Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia and Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo to transfer the burden of decision to their followers that they are supposed to make. It's like a parent telling his children or his child, how should I run the house? It doesn't work that way. The parents take decision of how a home is run. Now, before I leave you, and before I leave, life is not a chance. Chance is a gain to the wealthy, but a source of hope to the poor. Write this down. Chance is a gain to the wealthy people, but a source of hope to the poor. That is why you see the poor man who cannot now already that's what say obedi no they are sharing bushia. But osikeni no ono loto no channel deal when deal. To him, no, it's just a game. Originally, because okotulo to 1,000, no a billionaire. We renew when we knew and hano. But we are here na okotulo to 1,000. We are best show because when dear now benya edition. So we do not have to take this kind of game by voting for people who do not understand the consequences that we go through. We crown. We crown. Let me tell you this. How to build a self-discipline. But I'll just give you a quote. That we have to find our purpose as freedom fighters and face the country. But as we are moving forward, we need to ensure that we spread our message and we bring in a lot of people on our camp. We need to invite people to join this movement because that is the only movement that will help our country. So before I leave, we're still calling for more volunteers to join freedom fighters. We're still calling for more millionaires to come and sponsor us. It has not been easy. But we will get there. Yes, we will surely get there. Yes, we will still prevail. And oh yes, we shall overcome. Someday, deep in my heart, I do believe that yes, freedom fighters, we shall overcome. And that day is coming. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for staying. Thank you so much for watching. God bless our homeland Ghana and make our nation great and strong.
Sight.
Rise, oh freedom fighters.
Sound.
Rise and take your stance again.
Sight.
Rise, oh freedom fighters.
Sound.
Rise and take your stance again.
Story.
See who fights and run away. It's the fight another day.
Sight.
Rise, oh freedom fighters.
Sound.
Rise and take your stance again.
Story.
See who fights and run away.
Who say the truth? Who go say the truth? Christian can say silence. Islamic leaders silence. Kings and queens silence. Traditional leaders silence. Oh, who go say the truth? We are them go so confused the call. Now by area why no better. We are them go so confused the call. One guy's out here why no better. Who go say the truth? Who go say the truth? Oh, he need it now, see what's I see so. Now your friend on a night come as him. Only papi obeka na sembia. So and one kwa obechu etum. Everybody was afraid. And until Nanantuma caught it here, 9. Once na board dumping one anachi. But who go tell the truth? Nanai or say me. Nanso bien peso beka wasam because Everybody is afraid. Anyasafwe muayini akukudrofo nyina dalima. Enti who go say the truth? Obiadra konson so to kroche mansa to me bia kakobrafo. Efo anyina ye. Efo wa anyina ye. Na so kutrata down na so bi dia ba ko wa no keke. Afene fo be manu mo piafo efo e ne kraso maimu. Anya safwe muayini akukudrofo nyina dalima. Enti who go say the truth? Abaya di bote chino yedi bi bebo nyande bi kachi se udi oma opipi numa udi oma never shana frafonsa. But who go tell the truth? TUC silence, even journalists silence. So then who go say the truth?